Most people think that becoming self-sufficient requires a farm and hours of labor. But in a city, survival isn't a marathon. It's a habit. If you can spare just 10 minutes a day, you can maintain a food system that will keep you fed when the grocery stores go dark. This isn't just a hobby, it's a lifeline. Today, I'm showing you the Daily 10. This is the exact routine I use to manage the Concrete Ark without burning out. Let's start the clock. Minutes 1 through 3 are for intelligence gathering. You are the captain of this vessel, and you need to know if there's a leak. I spend these 3 minutes checking the undersides. That's where pests like spider mites and aphids hide. In an indoor survival garden, one outbreak can sink your entire food supply in 48 hours. I'm looking for yellowing or drooping, the early warning signs of nutrient deficiency. Catching a problem today takes 30 seconds to fix. Finding it next week could mean losing the harvest. Minutes 4 through 7 are for precision watering. Indoors, stagnant water is your enemy. I don't just dump water in. I use the finger test. If the soil is dry up to my first knuckle, it gets a drink. I focus on bottom watering my microgreens to prevent mold and deep soaking my potato bags to ensure the tubers at the bottom stay cool. Remember, in a crisis, water is a precious resource. You aren't just feeding plants. You are managing a liquid asset for your survival. Minutes 8 and 9 are for rotation and grooming. Because light indoors usually comes from one direction, plants will lean and become weak. I give every bag a 90-degree turn to keep the stems thick and strong. I also snip off any sucker leaves or dead growth. You want the plant's energy going into the fruit and the tubers, not maintaining dying leaves. Think of this as optimizing your biological machinery. We're trimming the fat to maximize the output of the ark. The final minute is the reward. I harvest one small portion of something fresh for my dinner. Whether it's a handful of pea shoots or a few radishes, eating from your garden every single day keeps your skills sharp and your morale high. 10 minutes. That's all it takes to go from a victim of the system to a producer of your own life. I've put the Concrete Ark Daily Checklist in the description. Subscribe to Concrete Ark and let's start your clock today.